Okay, so you guys, now it's time for us to get into the real deal. All right, Iceman, Habiti, and
Made of Honor.
Made of Honor, and you know that's an acronym for him. All of those put together are acronym for him. Habiti, Iceman, Made of Honor, him.
That's a crazy breakdown.
When did you? What the hell?
Because I was just looking at it. I don't know. My mind works like that.
Okay.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Damn, him.
That's fire.
Damn, that is true though.
W9. That's fire.
Yeah. So, for those who didn't know, if you live underneath a rock, Drake has released, we were anticipating one album, but not only did we get our one album, we got 2 other added albums to it. All right. He has been on a press tour. He put all of that ice in Canada, and then the streamer just so happened to come out and melt all the ice down to get the actual date. Right. It was interesting because we don't see these type of rollouts and things taking place anymore within music. When people used to release albums and stuff, there was a bunch of things that they would do. They would go on press tours, movie, pop-ups. Like, it was a real thing. Like, it was so engulfing. You felt it. You felt it. Not anymore. Okay, so Drake has added a little bit of that back into it. He put a little bit more.
And so did J. Cole with the fall off.
J. Cole, Jermaine Cole.
No, the reason why I'm bringing this up because I feel like J. Cole rollout was better than Drake's. That's just my opinion.
I didn't even realize he had a rollout.
You don't remember him going to city in a Honda? And
I mean, he's been riding on the bike for about 4 years now, so that wasn't really nothing different to me.
You don't like Jermaine.
I don't like people who don't have a backbone. Okay. Your friend needed you and you tucked tail. That doesn't take away from like how I feel about Drake, because I really have a really weird feeling about Drake, because I watched him grow up, like you know, I grew up with him, so and then watching him, you know, and then watching him, so you know, it's weird. But when it comes to that J. Cole situation, J. Cole cannot get no redemption from me, you guys. I'm sorry, I am not sorry. You tucked tail and you ran on your friend. You don't get no cool points from me. I don't really want to hear anything else that you have to say. The time for you to say something would have been now, when he was getting jumped by 6 niggas. So I don't really have much more to give. I appreciate what you've given to us, absolutely. But you can go ride your bike now. Thanks.
Yo, she shot out.
I don't like pussies. You gotta have a backbone. Right. If I'm your dog, if we like this, then if I'm swinging, I expect you to punch that nigga before I even get a chance to. So the moment that he tucked tail and dipped, I don't care about what you got to say. Right. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care.
I respect that.
Leave it on the playground. Sorry.
No, you good. You good. Going back to what you said, you feel that J. Cole's was better than Drake's, his rollout. I thought about this for like a week because me and you had talked about this.
Y'all don't stop having these secret conversations without me. Y'all
you know be in the group chat. You gotta check the group chat. Yeah, you gotta check the group
chat. They be leaving me out, so I'm leaving them out right now.
See how she do?
It's Iceman season. She want to hear all these Drake Jones. We just send it back and forth. But back. So the rollouts, in my opinion, I think they worked for who the artists are, right? So J. Cole, man of the people, people's champ, as we gonna call him. Maybe not, may not feel that way, but so they feel like he's the people's champ. Right. So his had to be more authentic to him. So I don't knock his rollout. Him in the Honda, him going school to school. That was what he did when he first came out. Remember the Dollar and the Dream tour? So, you know, that was more of the feeling of J. Cole. Right. If J. Cole would have did a Drake type of thing, we would have been like, oh, you doing too much. Because Drake is the guy that is going to go beyond. He's going to... That's crazy. The Ice thing was from a thing from back in the 60s or the 70s that he brought back. So... in my opinion, I think the rollout, his Drake's was better only because we had the streams. He had a live stream that he was doing while people was watching and doing 4 episodes where it was 100K people each join. Yeah. So I just feel like his was just better because he went more out there. Now, as far as authentic wise, I'll give it to Cole, but I just think overall his rollout was better. We just want to talk about the album now. Yeah. All right. Iceman to me, yes, I got the shirt on. Iceman to me, I'm not gonna lie. lie. When I first listened to it, it's way different than what I expected. I thought we were gonna hear a bunch of slaps of him just dissing. But I think what he did was, I'm gonna give you the first song on there literally sets the tone for the whole entire album. I feel like the first song was like, it was like an interview because he talked about his father having cancer. He just talked about, I'll battle the labels. He just talked about all the things that he was going through. It felt like you were sitting in an interview. And then he goes to Dust. And that's when his whole demeanor changes through the whole entire album. Yeah. And it was different for me, and it took a couple listens for me to understand it's a lot to break down. Damn. He literally gave us like 4 to 5 a.m. in Toronto's, was it 3 a.m. in Calabasas? Jones where he's just rapping.
Yeah, he gave us 4. The victims. It's 4 of them, ain't it?
It's
make them cry, make them pay, make them remember, and make them know.
And Firm Friends, he kind of like in that style too. Yeah. So.
Yo, nah.
So
little stick.
So me going into it and hearing like the different cadences, I think this is an album that he wanted to make where it was just like, it was very tailored, like
like a story.
The West Coast, right? So the West Coast songs. Just like the different patterns, the different cadences. I think this is an album, like you said, it's going to be hard to just sit on. It just came out the 15th, today's the 19th. It's something that's going to have to be digested. He had the videos where you got to break stuff down in those videos. So every time, literally, I've been watching myself listen to this album day in and day out, still breaking stuff down that I'm missing.
Right.
The top song for me was Make 'Em Remember. To me, that was the best I ever heard Drake rap.
Really?
Yes. The double entendres, triple entendres.
Bro. Pull up this list, bro. Because I need to know why he was.
I like Whisper My Name the best.
Bro. Whisper My Name is fire too.
Yeah.
That was one I slept on. I slept on that and I slept.
I feel that way.
I slept on that one.
It hit you.
I felt that. Yeah.
It hit your own life.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely did because, and that's what I wanted to talk about for the double coin for this. Because on one side, I understand, like, you know, he still needed that. You needed to be spanked a little bit. But when it comes to betrayal, because that's a big theme on this album.
Yes,
I feel like he had to really deal with that. He had to sit in that. And you can tell from this album that it was like the anger, the rage, the realization, the pain.
Reestablishing your dominance because you're no longer dominant because Kendrick took your throne.
And even the fact that he kind of hinted on what, I forgot which song, I wrote it down. He hinted that to me, it seemed like that Kendrick tried to hit him up on some behind the scenes, let's talk type stuff. I forgot which song it was exactly. I'm gonna send it to y'all, but it sounded like he was like, I don't want to talk no more, like, you know, and don't try to hit me up on no sneaky link, the same disrespect I got shown in public. Basically, you ain't gonna try to talk to me behind the scenes. Talk to me in public. Yeah. So I understand that personally. That was a part of my personal journey. I had to understand and come to a realization about betrayal and about people who you basically gave your all to and had nothing but great intentions for, who turned their back on you and for no reason. So I understood that. And it made it more authentic to me. Because at first I felt like he was just being a spoiled child, crying about something he didn't get his way. But then once I got to listen to Iceman, I fully I was like, okay, all right.